what a load of freaking bullshit. They say all this stuff about school, and they're like, oh, you gotta go to class, you gotta do this, you gotta pass your tests, and it's all just a freaking lie. This whole thing is a scam, and man, they played the game good. They got us. They got me. I thought that this was real life. This was the real deal, man. The real deal, man. Like, I'm gonna get some good grades. I'm gonna be at the top of my class. I'm gonna have a nice hat, and I'm gonna graduate and have a freaking whatever the fuck it's called, the graduation gown. Go on that stage, get my degree, and just be the best fucking person ever. And that's happened twice now. I've graduated twice. I've had 2 graduations, minus my elementary school one. The community college graduation, and then the, I guess, more important AA degree, college graduation, whatever. And it's just the same fucking thing every time. You go up to them, it's like, hey, I got my degree, I got this piece of paper, and then they shake your hand, and you go on the stage, and you get off the stage, and they announce your name and all this shit. Once they announce your name, your family's like, woo, woo, my baby graduated, oh my god. It's like, what's the fucking point? So they can get money out of this? I've just been wasting time, wasting my life away. And it's all I can do is just be upset at myself for not using my intuition and laying back and being relaxed and thinking that there's this big ass pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. I'm gonna get this job and I'm gonna get paid $100K a year for, I don't know, writing code or some shit like that. But I don't want to fucking do that. I don't think anyone wants to fucking do that unless you just have a passion for that shit, I guess, but whatever. But it's just boring. Like, they use you as a tool, as just this thing in this assembly line. You're just the next person, the next runner-up. And what's shitty, really shitty about it is that you can get replaced real easy. Oh, if you're not doing the job right, this motherfucker is not doing his job right. He seems to be causing problems. Not in line, doesn't show up on time. Let's mark him off, erase. We gotta get someone new. There was this quote that I read by Earl Nightingale, and I can't remember it verbatim, but it says that your need, something like your need for your job, the amount of money that you're paid by the job you do is solely based on, I believe it was, your ability to do that job, the need for you to do it, and the difficulty involved in replacing you. And these big ass corporations, they just have this amazing large system where each and every person plays their role, and you just have a small little part to play. Like, you're just the programmer, or you're just like, I don't know, the data analysis person, or you're the salesman, and they use you as like, you're just a tool. That really is it. And those jobs are so meager that any person can do it with a little bit of training. So if you suck balls at what you do, then the next guy's up and your spot's replaced, and guess what? You're on your ass, you don't have a job anymore, you're stuck, you're broke, because you've been getting fucking spoon-fed from Mama Bird. Mama Bird's coming in and she's just vomiting all this shit in your mouth and you're taking it. And it's just gotten to the point where I realized that it's all a sham. It's all a lie. This is not how life is supposed to be. Like, life is dynamic and magnificent and just constantly changing, and you're supposed to be able to adapt to everything that's coming at you. That's life. That's how you know that you can really stand your own ground and own yourself and survive in this new age, when things can change and you can also be agile, sensitive, and adapt and embrace whatever is coming in your way and take it and just mold it into whatever the fuck you want. That's how life should be, not this bullshit of go to college, get a job, get a degree, whatever, retire, and then, I don't know, fucking pass out due to stress. You see all these like old people with their bodies and shit, they walk like fucking T-Rexes, they can't even hold themselves up straight, their backs are all arched and they're just depressed and sad and shit, and everything's fucking terrible because they followed the path of least resistance. I'm not gonna say that the path of least resistance. The path of least resistance is a good thing, but they followed the path that just kind of babysat them and made them feel good and safe and everything. Never really get a chance to experience life and experience yourself and find out who you truly are, what you're capable of, going straight against fear and just fighting off your own demons, or becoming one with your demons, I should say. But yeah, I guess I'm done ranting. I just had to get some stuff out of my mind. I guess I've just opened my eyes towards the world and all of its fakeness, towards this world, the world of school and, I don't know, hiring people to do shitty labor, whatever. This world is a terrible place to be, because I remember being young, being inspired to do whatever the fuck it is that I wanted, wanting to draw and all this shit, and then all of a sudden I've been told by like family and friends and people who I thought loved me that what I believe in and what I want to do is not the right thing. So, whatever, eventually you just gotta let it go, as long as you realize what the fuck has happened, like you've been bamboozled and tricked, duped. But knowing that and realizing that is good in itself, because now you're open for change and you know that there is a path for you that you can take in order to fix your whole life. Right now things are not terrible, they're just right. You can always change, move in a different direction, but what's important is to not stay in the fucking circle. Get out of the circle, because the circle is a trap. It'll keep you in there and you'll be constantly looking at someone's back. Fuck that shit. Get out of the circle.